So we're moving on to day 6, Julie and Effy, and we're just hitting all the serious stuff today, apparently. Day
Fun
6.
holiday things.
Did you face any problems regarding your religion?
I'll go first, I guess. I get this a lot. When I do like panels at school for like queer women panels, we get asked a lot how our religion relates to our sexual orientation. I was raised Catholic, and I still consider myself culturally Catholic. For those of you who are confused by that, I believe being Catholic is much more of a cultural thing than it's a religious thing. There's a lot of ceremony that goes into it. There's a lot of unique holidays that Catholicism has. It's one of the oldest religions in the world. So to me, it's much more of my culture, and especially being Hispanic, that sort of adds to it being much more a part of my culture than my belief system, I guess. I think I will raise my kids Catholic. They don't really have to believe in God, but they have to know all the Catholic stuff, so it makes sense to them. That being said, I do not believe in God, and I haven't since I was 12. That I don't think has shit to do with my sexual orientation. I really don't. I just stopped believing in God once we started learning about science in school, like really learning about it. It just didn't make sense to me anymore. And I have like mad respect for people who are religious because it takes a lot to believe in something that you can't prove is there or not there, you know? It takes a lot of faith. And faith isn't something I have an abundance of. It never has been. So religion for me isn't important. Being culturally Catholic is. Being religious isn't. And believing in God isn't to me. But that has zero to do with my sexual orientation. If anything, it just solidified my belief that I shouldn't follow anything the Pope says. But, you know, he's not a good person. All the Catholics are going to be mad at me now.
Yes. I actually went to Catholic school for a little bit when I was younger. It was a short stint, but it was a stint that nonetheless told me from a very young age that religion, the way I see it anyways, religion is mostly about control. And whether it's a religion trying to control a group of people or whether it's a person trying to take some sort of control in their life and have some sort of hope for something, religion is fundamentally about control for me. And that's combined with some things from my childhood and things like in my past. I was never one for religion. I always felt that religion corrupted faith. And I would say that God exists or some sort of divine entity existed. But I didn't believe in the God that my friends preached. I didn't believe in the God that told me that people who are gay go to hell, people who commit suicide go to hell. I didn't believe in that at all. I didn't believe in that righteous anger. And so that actually caused a lot of problems with me and some of my friends in school, just because of that tension. I mean, I wanted to argue with them about everything, including politics and religion. And it never exactly went over well with kids that didn't actually understand why they believed the things that they did, just that they were spewing the words of their parents. So that's probably one of the other reasons why it took me so long to come out, is because it's hard to talk to a bunch of people who you can't really talk to. But somehow, in coming to college, my freshman year, because of my group of friends, and one in particular, I became a part of like a little Christian group, like a college ministry thing. And we became a really close-knit group of people. And I mean, I more and more believed that there is some sort of divine entity. And I would still argue with that group of people. I would still argue how infallible the Bible could really be, or, you know, just different things like that. But I don't know, we became very immersed in that culture quite quickly. and everything felt that much more dramatic, I guess, including when I finally came out to them. Felt that much more dramatic. And I mean, I still, I will still say that there is something out there, because even with science, I feel um, that it's hard to deny that you can't make matter out of nothing. So, in order for things to get started, even scientifically, there had to be something that can't be explained. Um, so, I full heartedly believe in faith, and I have that much more lost any belief in religion. And that is our day 6.
Bye, guys.